Hey, this week in 1980s news, as reported by Ultimate Classic Rock, Richard Marx scolds a concert goer. Now, you may recall, right, earlier this year, while touring this summer, John Mellencamp exchanged some, I was going to say pleasantries, but that's a lie, profanities with some unruly audience members. And he threatened even to leave the concert, his own concert, if people didn't start cooperating, behaving themselves. Well, this time singer Richard Marx has some harsh words for a concert goer who was talking during one of his recent performances. The incident took place January 21st during a show in Port Chester, New York. Marx, who is out on a co-headlining, he just wrapped it up in January, at the end of January. He was co-headlining an acoustic tour with Rick Springfield, another singer from that era. And actually, he was a singer turned actor turned singer, Rick Springfield. He was Marx was performing in 1982 in Angelia. I don't know this. Is that how you say it? I don't know that song.
I'm not familiar with that.
I know the hits. Right. So maybe this
I bet
is why
if I heard 5 seconds of it, I'd know it, but I don't recognize it by name.
Right.
Angelia. It was like 1 second.
That's the one. My favorite.
Oh, is that a one-hit wonder? No.
Richard Marx? No.
Richard Marx? No.
Well, maybe that's why this person was unruly. You know, it was one of those play the hits kind of things.
Free bird.
Anyway, while he's doing this song, a woman in the audience starts talking loudly. Other people in the crowd around her started to hush her to be quiet, but the noisy fan didn't seem to care. So after finishing the song, Marx pointed his finger directly at the offending concert goer. J'accuse.
Oh.
And I've got a clip here that I should share you with what.
I'm genuinely curious who raised you to think that anything you could yell out was more important than what we were doing. Learn some fucking manners, lady.
Wow.
Hey, so yeah. And then Rick Springfield chimes in saying, "Do not piss my friend off."
Oh.
Now, I don't know, what this woman, if she was a fan, like why she's there, or was she drunk?
Right.
What the situation is. Maybe she started talking because the song was shitty and no one knows what this Angelia song is. I got to think, in the very least, you're there, at least this much. The social dynamic is you're the person in the audience, and that person on stage is on stage because they're, in this instance, a very famous, hit song recording artist, award-winning recording artist.
Yes.
That if he chastises you, I don't know, I would shrivel. And especially if I was a fan, I'd be horrified. Like, oh my God, I love you. And now I feel like any chance of us becoming best friends has been ruined.
Well, first things first, Will would not go to a concert, so that's not a problem.
Like
There's no risk of that. And so I listened to the audio, the beginning of that clip, where you can hear her, I won't say heckle, speaking. Like, she's not going blah, blah, blah. She's saying something about, and I listened a couple of times. It's almost like she's instructing him something about the microphone, like get back to the mic or get in front of the mic, or like she couldn't hear it the way she wanted to or something.
Yeah.
At any rate, it's not her job to tell them how to perform.
Right.
And so, like, I don't know Angelia. I'm not a huge Marx fan. However, I like him a little bit more now because, I go to concerts and I've had to tap people on the shoulder in front of me who, because the song is loud, they lean over and whisper. That's air quotes. That's good for the audio podcast. Whisper. They lean over and go, "Do you know this song? This is my favorite song." No, shut up. The song is playing. Talk about it later on the way home, in the car, when you're not here bothering me. People will do that.
Yeah.
So,
so
Marx, learn some fucking manners. Yeah. She should.
And my guess would be I'd be shocked if there were not alcohol involved. Some kind of inebriation. And then also in that case, someone drunk being called out isn't going to care if they're being called out. They're not going to shrivel. They'll
care later when they see the video.
Well, yes, after they see the video.
Yeah. It does seem like increasingly you can't shame. There's the portion of our population that you can't shame is growing. I mean, and maybe to Richard Marx's point, like, who are raising these people? I don't know. Probably the internet. you know, in defense of this person's parents.
Right.
I don't know. It's a weird time. Anyway, yeah, you're right, John. As far as going to concerts, my TV never yells at me. Never.
But more mapped onto the story. Have you ever yelled at your TV, correcting it, telling it to fix the iris, the color's off? Like you wouldn't.
Something, yes, not that, but yes, something, absolutely.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, the filmmaker knew what they were doing. You know, you're not calling up Spielberg and going, so I'm watching Jaws, and here's the thing.
Right.
Right. That shark looks ridiculous.
No, I'm like, you know, John, I have been like, they didn't color correct the scene. It just cut to the same scene, the same thing. They don't match at all.
That's a jump cut. What are you doing?
Yeah. That sky is a different blue now. In addition to telling people not to piss his friend off, the Jesse's Girl singer added that he's been in similar situations when fans have been disrespectful while he performed. And then he offered an alternative way to deal with the fan. He said, quote, I'm going to come to your work and I'm going to pee on your desk while you're working. I don't. What is the
is that a 1-to-1 mapping, really?
Yeah. What's the phrase when it's not, when you bring a different, like you bring a gun to a knife fight kind of thing?
Right.
It's definitely, it's out of parody. Like there's this overreaction, overcompensation for that.
Yeah,
but still,
escalation.
I get it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That escalated quickly.
It's not too far off.
I definitely get that frustration with that. Yeah. I mean, we've talked
what
about,
if he really did? That would be a news article. Yeah. Next week we'll talk about Springfield pissing on somebody's desk.
Oh my God. Hey, everybody, Rick Springfield's here in our office. Oh my God, Mr. Springfield, I'm a big fan. What are you doing?
That's what I was thinking. The excitement over Rick Springfield showing up, it wouldn't matter what he was doing.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter, Kat.
It would make a difference.
As soon as he starts
is he putting on a concert or is he urinating on Karen's desk? It's really two different stories.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He's like, don't look at me. I can't do it when people are looking. Turn around.
Only
trying to
only one of those makes TMZ. I'm telling you.